Hello everybody, it's Dana Sullivan, your Stampin' Chick, here with another Make It Monday. I have a really cool video for you here today, and I'm sure that you can probably hear a little bit of an echo. I've actually moved my studio space upstairs, and I needed some more room for today because I'm showing you something on the Big Shot. And so I may have a little bit of an echo, and I'm really sorry about that, but you're gonna love it. It's fine. It's gonna be okay, because the thing that I'm gonna show you today is absolutely going to blow your mind. All right, so many of you know or have seen our layering squares dies. They make a fabulous scalloped square that is super cute. And it comes with straight squares as well that coordinate, so you can layer them, and it's just a fabulous tool to have in your toolkit of crafty products. But today I'm going to show you how to turn your square die into a rectangular scallop. What? Okay, let's get started. What you're going to need is obviously your square die, and then you're going to want the die to match the size that you want. So basically what I'm saying is you want it to be the width or the height, you know, however you look at it. You want it to fit your paper this way, okay? And then for the length, you can do up to not quite twice what the width of this is. So as you can see here, I have, I believe this is 2.5 by 4.25 piece of cardstock, and it's not quite twice the length of the square, and so this is going to work perfectly. But you notice that it is the width of the square, so I don't need to waste paper and make a 3-inch by 4-inch rectangle if it's going to cut at 2.5 anyway. So, and this is actually just under 2.5. It's more like 2.25-inch square, but anyway, let's go ahead and do this. What you're going to want to do is have your magnetic platform or your standard platform and your precision base, whichever you do. And then your first mat down, you'll put that on. And then one of the things that I really like about our Stampin' Up! Mats is that they're a beveled edge over here, and so that's going to really come into play, and it's going to be super handy. So what I want you to do is take your cardstock, and I want you to lay your square die up on the edge on this side, okay? And then you're going to put your piece and your paper down on your on your Big Shot how you would normally do it, except that I want you to hang this edge off the edge of the platform, okay? So what that's going to do is we're going to put the top mat on here, we're going to run it through, and it's not going to cut this side because it's going to be hanging off the edge, so it's not going to get the pressure it needs to do the cut. Pretty spiffy, huh? Okay, so let's go ahead and put the other piece on top. And now I'm going to slide it as far as I can up there, but I don't want it to get too close to the edge, so you get the idea. Alright, now let's go ahead and run it through. By hanging it off the edge, instead of just controlling where we roll, you're not going to have to worry about going off the edge. See, I'll take it all the way off, and I'll show you. You see, it didn't cut through, but it did cut 3 sides. So by hanging it off the edge, you're pretty well guaranteeing that you don't oops and make a line or a cut or anything on that end. So, all right, now I like starting it over on this side, so okay, now the next thing you're going to do is a little bit more tricky. And we're going to go against the rules of Big Shot, where we've got the paper down and then the die down. In this case, and you could do it that way, but in this case, I'm going to tell you to turn it upside down. Don't gasp on me yet. Pull this piece back so that you can see, and you're basically, let me see if I can get up here. You're going to line the scallops up with these edges right here on both sides. Okay, so I'm gonna line it up. Let's see, this one needs to go there and there. And when I do, you'll see that they're lined up with the edges. Okay, so now I want to do the exact same thing. I'm going to put it on the edge, having this edge hanging off the platform. And I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm going to bring my other mat back over here and lay it on top. And then I'm just going to very carefully slide this up as far as I can get it now that I'm just short of the edge. So you can see the edge of the die is right there. I've still got it hanging off. But I have this platform, or this mat, and the other mat right past where it hasn't cut yet. Okay, because we want it to actually connect the cut. So that's very important. Let's go ahead and run this through. And that moment where it cuts. Okay. And voila. You have a rectangular cut from a square die. Pretty spiffy, huh? Okay, so now that I've shown you how to get more out of your square layered dies, I hope that you guys try this out, and just remember to keep the other edge, the one that's in the middle of the paper. Make sure that that's the edge that hangs off the platform, and you'll be fine. This is super easy and simple to do, and you can make now your rectangles, and you can do your straight edges the exact same way, okay? So if you want layered rectangles, now you've got them, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little tip and tutorial today. I hope that you will check out my blog and my Facebook page. And if you guys don't already have the layering squares, but now you need them, you can visit my website at www.danasullivan.stampinup.net, and you can order them there. Now that it's celebration time, when you place a $50 order, you get a stamp set for free. That's awesome. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I love hearing from you, and I reply to everyone. And I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.